So Hollywood waves are a highly requested look for us. Clients want that beautiful sort of like old Hollywood look. One great way to get that is through a figure 8 curl. It's really kind of an old school method, but it is super valuable to be able to do. So you'd always start with a heat protector. I'm gonna part her hair on the side, and we'll take a section at the top of her head, maybe 2 inches in thickness from the front hairline. And now we'll just take probably about a 1-inch section at the top of her head. Spray this with a working spray. I'm using the Lock Couture from Kerastase, and I'm gonna over direct her hair in the opposite direction so that when we wind the entire curl down, she's gonna wind up landing right on this base here. I'm gonna start with the clip on the outside of the hair. Just like this. Gently lay the clip over the hair. Now, twisting with this hand, we're gonna guide the tail up and under to grab it at the top. You wanna keep the barrel super close to the scalp for the curl to take shape and for her to get volume at the top. You're always gonna use the twisting hand to guide this tail around. What a lot of people do wrong is they start winding this tail around and then you get caught up in your iron. So you're always moving your twisting hand, and then you'll guide the tail around until you see it in the middle of the strand. You're gonna keep clicking through. Allow yourself a little bit of slack right here. So if you're pulling against yourself really hard, it's gonna be hard to twist this all the way through. So allow a little bit of slack. And keep it really close to the scalp until you hear metal clicking against metal. And it's landed right on base. So we'll just clip it off. And that's the first curl. So you'll see that she's gonna get a lot of volume here. You'll also see when we comb it out, she's gonna have the same strength of movement at the top as she will at the bottom. And then clip it off right on base. Let's comb her out. So the 1 1/4 inch iron gives her a lot of volume throughout the middle part of her hair. So it's not all just ending up on the ends, but she's not getting a super, super strong wave pattern. So I'm gonna show you the difference between a 1 1/4 inch iron and a 1-inch iron using the figure 8 curl. Same thing on this side with the 1-inch iron. The tail first wraps to one side and then to the other. This is why they call it a figure 8. Each part of the hair is exposed to the iron equally instead of being wrapped over other hair. So there's an even distribution of heat everywhere, which makes for an even formation on the entire length of the hair. Okay, let's comb out the left side. So here's the difference in the 2 sizes of the curling iron. You could see that this is just more of a loose wave, but you do still have a lot of volume here. But over here, you have a lot stronger curl pattern. So that's the difference in the 2 irons. 1 1/2 inch, 1 inch.